Do you care to try your luck, Mr.
Bundy. Al Bundy.
Mr. Bond's drinks will be complimentary.
Goldsting.
For 18 years, Alan Greenspan diligently steered our economy through some of its most challenging times. But no one is infallible, which is why Greenspan would like to apologize for his final act as Federal Reserve Chairman, betting $1.3 trillion on the Seattle Seahawks. So effective immediately, everything west of the Mississippi belongs to this guy, Alan Greenspan. You win some, you lose some.
Ahmed's for largest selection of highly flammable flags from 50 dog infidel countries like Denmark, Portugal, Belgium, Finland. You hate it, I got it! Angry Ahmed's placard selection is second to none. Darwin, Delta 2, US Auto. Don't miss Angry Ahmed's efficient blowout. Now through Valentine's Day, buy any Bush or Blair. Get this, I'm with infidel t-shirt. Death to big markups, death to unhelpful salespeople. Come to Angry Ahmed's and remember, you'll find a lower price at another store. I'll burn that other store to the ground!
He told you, I know, that Mr. Whittington didn't follow protocol and came up from behind the vice president and didn't sort of announce that he was there. But we've talked to a bunch of hunters who say they've never heard of that. Do you know anything about hunting protocol?
I don't know that much. I'm not a hunter myself, but I do know a little bit, and I do know that you're supposed to look before shooting.
It is a great day for America, everybody. It is a great day for America, and if you don't agree with me, I'll shoot you in the face.
But we just can't help it. The story that's too good for comedians to pass up on. Thank you, Jesus. Comedians came out in full force to jest, joke, and mock Dick Cheney's hunting incident.
I'm a late-night talk show host. By law, I have to talk about this.
It all started this weekend when Cheney accidentally shot his 78-year-old lawyer friend, Harry Whittington, in the chest, neck, and face at this woman's ranch in Texas.
The vice president took aim at the bird and shot, and unfortunately, Mr. Whittington was in the line of fire and got peppered pretty well.
Peppered.
Yes, there you have it, Harry Whittington. Seasoned, chewing in an inch of his life.
Showbiz Tonight's staff has been monitoring all the laughs around the clock, using our discerning wit to bring you the best Cheney jokes out there. We start with the best one-liners of the night.
There was so much snow in Washington, D.C., Dick Cheney accidentally shot a fat guy. I think it was a polar bear.
We can't get Bin Laden, but we nailed a 78-year-old attorney.
Cheney has always said he's a hunter that eats everything he hunts.
Yeah, let's not even think about that one. Well, the Cheney hunting story begs for a few good lawyer jokes. And of course, the comedians didn't disappoint.
Now, Cheney's friend, the lawyer fella, I mean, you know, get well soon, sir, and all that, but, you know, he is a lawyer, and he got shot in the face. But he's a lawyer, he can use his other face, he'll be all right.
Dick Cheney accidentally shot a fellow hunter. A 78-year-old lawyer. In fact, when people found out he shot a lawyer, his popularity now 92%.
And the vice president himself wasn't exempt from being the butt of a few good jokes.
I guess the guy's gonna be okay, but when the ambulance got there, out of force of habit, they put Cheney on the stretcher. He's going, no, the other guy!
And how did this accident happen?
Well, I'm sure a sedentary, indoorsman, liberal, elite Jew bag like yourself wouldn't understand, but it's actually a very common mishap. Here's how it happens.
Hey, you see where I put my thermos? Damn!
Here's the news story. Watch very closely where the vice president was aiming. Watch this.
Vice President Dick Cheney is back in Washington after a weekend hunting accident. Cheney shot and wounded a hunting companion on the ranch in South Texas.
And finally, the jokes that just went there. We bring you the, oh no he didn't, jokes of the night. brought to us by Jay Leno.
The guy has already hired an attorney, and Cheney met with him today at a Texas, in front of a Texas courthouse. Did not go well. Did you see Cheney meeting with the guy? Take a look in front of the courthouse. Yeah. Cheney's defense is that he was aiming at a quail when he shot the guy. Which means Cheney now has the worst aim of anyone in the White House since Bill Clinton.
Well, Britt, instead of telling you what happened, I wrote a song about it. I'd like to share it with you now. Hit it, Jimmy. We were hunting birds on a Texas ranch. We waded through brush and prickly branch. Shotguns loaded, gonna get us some quail. After a couple hours hunting, not a bird in sight, I was itching to shoot. Man, my knuckles turned white. That's when a little lawyer from Austin caught my eye. I pumped my gun without a second glance. That lawyer from Austin, he never had a chance. Sprayed a wad of buckshot in his face, shoulder, and jaw. Oh, I shot him down because I'm above the law.
Things are different. Presidents have different powers. The Constitution, I believe, gives the president the power to do this wiretapping. We're having a debate about this in Washington. I think the president's winning the debate rather easily.
I assume you back him on that.
I agree with him on that. Many legal scholars do. Some disagree.
But how would you feel if it was President Hillary Clinton who had that power?
Well, that's another story.
Programs we have are with NRAL, and we have two. And the first one is a wind to hydrogen program. And I don't know about your experience with wind, but it does blow intermittently here in Colorado. And
It does in Washington, too.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it blew all the time or just intermittently.
Lately, all the time, yeah.